What's up, Supah Players? It's your host Tony G, bringing another amazing video, and this is 2025's most collectible, most sought out Dragon Ball Super card game cards of 2025. And if you're new to this channel, like, comment, and subscribe for more awesome videos. And these are the most sought out cards of this year in no given order, just the hottest demand, the most collected, and what collectors are looking for Dragon Ball Super card game. And let's get into it. And the first card I'm going to talk about is Son Goku Apex of Origin God Rare from the Legend of the Dragon Ball set. This card is one of the most sought out cards. There's hardly any listings of it in eBay, and TCG Player doesn't have that many, and it's a card that's sitting anywhere between $3,000 to $4,000 if graded. And this is one of the most sought out cards in Dragon Ball Super card game for this set. And obviously these are some of the cards we're just going to go through, no given order, and these are the most hot commodities of the Dragon Ball Super world. And so I'm super excited to go into the next one, which is one of my favorite artworks of this set, is SSB Vegito Power of Resist Despair God Rare from the History of Z set. I love this card because Vegito looks amazing. As you know, when he fought against Zamasu and Goku Black, he was amazing. They had to fuse and they went Super Saiyan Blue. One of the most sought out cards. Another card that is sitting anywhere between $1,200 to $4,000 when graded, and this is another sought out card from Dragon Ball Super card game. Again, for 2025, these are the most sought out cards and best selling, that people are just selling them and collecting them. And let's go on to the next one. Is obviously oldie but a goodie, is Son Goku the Awakened Power, one of the best cards in this card game in general. The first time when Goku went Super Saiyan Ultra Instinct, and obviously we have to mention him. He is one of the best cards in the game itself, but he was the first card to be introduced with Victory Strike when it first came out. And again, the game is 8 years old. There's so many listings for this card. Lightly played is $399, and then you have obviously it being sold graded at a 10 at $2,000. Still one of the most sought out cards in Dragon Ball Super card game. And until we keep going, we're going to see obviously the Hope of the Universe 7 Son Goku Tournament of Power from the same set. Another great card that is highly collectible, highly sought out, and very difficult to find near mint apparently. And so this is sitting at $330, lightly played, but if you sit and collect it and grade it, you're sitting at $1,000 to $1,200 for this card. Such a phenomenal collectible, one of the most sought out cards in the game, and one of the most best sold as well in the market. Counterpart Universe 7 Saiyan Prince Vegeta SPR Tournament of Power, another great card, another sought out card, and in the market people are selling this card and collecting it. One of the most sought out ones, because these are the few that were signature rares in this set, and you only have a few of them. And Goku and Vegeta are always hot commodities and people always want to collect them. And you'll find it at a certain cheaper price, lightly played, but you'll be lucky to find a near mint. Again, another rare card to find, and it's sitting at $230 to anywhere between $2,000, it being graded on eBay. And so again, another great card that you want to collect and people are looking for. So if you have extras, be ready to sell it if you want. One of the most demanded cards. And the next one is one of my favorites as well. Another one is Son Goku Peace Resolution God Rare from Wild Resurgence set. Another great card. I don't know what's going on. I feel like this one is limited with listings as well on TCG Player, but on eBay there's hardly any listings as well. And so this card ungraded goes for $2,500, but if you get it graded, last time it was sold it was anywhere between $2,500 to $3,500. Another great card that's sought out. And again, in year 2025, this is one of the best selling cards. I think Akira Toriyama passing away means more significance for this card specifically. I feel as a collector why people want this card, and it's a remembrance to Akira Toriyama. And again, another phenomenal collectible card that people really want for this year. And going on to the next one, I mentioned it last Market Watch, but it still continues to be one of the hottest cards, and with no current listings on TCG Player and limited listings on eBay, SSB Gogeta Shining Blue, strongest warrior god rare from the Ultimate Advent set. Phenomenal. As you know, Gogeta, Vegito, Goku, and Vegeta are always sought out cards to be collected. And again, last listing this card was at, it was 2,300, but graded is being sold anywhere between $3,000 to $5,000 just for this card. Obviously, you want to get a 10 pristine 10 from Beckett or a 10 from PSA. This card is phenomenal to collect, and you'll find it on eBay with limited listings, as well as one of the most sought out cards in Dragon Ball Super card game of this year as well. And going on to the next one is one of my favorite movies, is SS3 Son Goku Wrath of the Dragon Beyond Generations set. This card is phenomenal. It's so gold foiled out completely when Goku's dragon fisting you to the face. Again, another great phenomenal card that's being sought out and collected this year and being sold everywhere, that even in TCG Player has limited to no listings. Again, last one was sold on TCG Player for $1,200, but on eBay it's a completely different story, sitting at $2,500 to $4,000 graded. So these are some of the most sought out god rares in this game. And going on to the next one, it's not a card. Well, it is a card, but it's not a playable card. It's an energy marker from the expansion deck box premium anniversary box of 2025. The energy marker that's alternative art with Goku and Gohan looking at each other. Such an iconic scene from the Cell games as well. And so another great card that's sought out with very limited listings and being sold and traded and graded in all markets in Dragon Ball Super card game. And so another great card that I'm mentioning that came out this year, and people are collecting it because of the artwork and collectability of this energy marker, which I'm very surprised by this energy marker, honestly. Looking at all the other playable and collectible cards, I would have never thought an energy marker would be one of the most hot traded and collected cards in Dragon Ball Super Card Game Masters. And so I want to mention the honorable mentions and the top few cards that I cannot just single out, and there's so many of them that they're just amazing, is the serial cards from promotional to the history of Z collectible cards. They are phenomenal. You get your hands on any of these, you are sitting on gold, just because these are very limited, scarce, and not many people pull these from these sets. Again, these are the serial number cards. They are, again, I can't mention just individually, as a whole, they're all phenomenal. And they sit anywhere between 2,500 ungraded to 5,000 graded. So if you pull any of these and it's a money number, 777, you are sitting on a ridiculously priced card and one of the most sought out cards in Dragon Ball Super card game of this year. So these are the cards that are being collected, sought out, traded, and best selling according to TCG and eBay markets. And so these are the best cards to be collecting of this year. We'll see what 2026 holds us for next year, and let me know in the comment section what card you think is gonna break that top 10 for next year. And if I did miss out some of them, definitely let the super players out there know which collectible cards are phenomenal to be collecting this year, and going on to next, what you would like to see break the top 10 for 2026. And like always, from your host Tony G, like, comment, subscribe, and from your super players, y'all stay super.